Hello there. Up for sale is a 95 Chrysler LeBaron Convertible. Gonna do a little walk around real quick so that you can check it out. Maybe I'll start with the outside. Okay. Body's in reasonably good shape. We got some rust on the driver's door down below. It's gonna need some work. Still salvageable, repairable. This is not just a turnkey and go. This is going to need some work. Definitely a mechanic special. Door is not too bad on the inside. It's definitely salvageable, repairable. It's solid down there. I do believe this car was repainted at some point in time. Very good job they did. Really, I really had a hard time telling if it was repainted or not. I'm not sure. If they did a great job. I mean, they got all the decals. It's hard to catch it on camera. The only thing that leads me to it is that you can see a little bit of weathering on the chrome. It just doesn't seem to match up with the condition of the paint. This car was garage kept for many years by its previous owner before me. I don't have a garage, so it hasn't been garage kept for the last I think like 3 years. But I do have a car cover. I do keep it under a car cover. Haven't had any problems with any water leaks or anything like that from the convertible top. I had to repair the back window last year. It came apart from the adhesive, and I had to use a little bit of JB Weld up in there. Epoxy is the best I could come up with. But actually, it's pretty good stuff, so it's solid in there. Rear defrost, it works. Just a little bit of fading there on the rear bumper. Let me pop the trunk. Once you're looking at door jams, it's clean. If this was repainted, they must have done the jams too. It was no fly-by-night paint job if they did. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was repainted. Again, you don't see any really where the paint leaves off the old and new. Okay, here's another little repair it's going to need. Right there. That's been coming loose. Still, the trunk does open and close fine. The floors, the mats and all, it's beautiful in there. The previous owner was really meticulous about how he kept this car. We got a little dent here, and the piece broke off. Obviously some more rust there. This is stuff I would do, especially if I was keeping the car, but I have 10 million projects and I don't have time to do it. Another spot there. This door's pretty darn solid. Pretty clean. Again, this is a 95, so we're looking at a car that's over 20 years old. So just can't complain too bad. We'll do the interior in a little bit. We'll go over the whole interior. Got a little fading on the mirrors. Okay, we'll close this down. It obviously has the trunk popper, trunk release. Let's see. This top is in really nice shape. Don't know if it was ever replaced or not, but it's nice. It cleans up nice. pop the hood. This mirror also a little fading on it. Okay. Engine area is nice and clean. It is in need of an oil change, but I've kept the oil changes up on it. It's just been sitting. Really clean. Camshaft bearings were done by the previous owner. He kept everything up. He was pretty meticulous. No oil leaks or anything like that. These were wires I put on while I've had the car, or we've had the car here. The headlights were fogged, and I buffed them out. They came out pretty good. They put out a good amount of light. The tires are okay, but they're down a little bit as far as tread wear. Good for a day like today, beautiful day. It's a good handling car. It's a good running car. You know, I'll leave that open because I'll probably put it down a little bit. I want to start the engine up. I have other videos that I've been posting, test driving it, taking it out for a run. What else mechanically? The rear brakes, they kind of stick a little. I did a wheel cylinder on this side, I believe, at one point, but the other side seems to stick. So I mean, they work fine. You hit the brakes, you let off, and it kind of sticks a little, and then all of a sudden it lets loose, and you can feel it, and then it goes. Mechanic's point of view, I would probably go over the rear brakes and make sure everything's good, lubricate everything. Stuff's probably just sticking because it's been sitting. Unfortunately, it's damp here in this area. We get a lot of rain up here in the Poconos, but it's safe. I wouldn't have a problem with picking the car up and driving it away, but I would have that going over. I mean, I wouldn't take it on a cross-country trip. Front brakes should be good. There should be plenty of pad on them. I would just check the calipers, make sure that there's no rust sticking or anything like that. It has a small exhaust leak in front of the muffler underneath on this side. That's about it. So yeah, that pretty much covers the body, the car itself. Let's pop the top and check out the inside. And just turn the key on. Put down the sun visors. They're bouncing all over the place. This material pulls out of the way.